Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? So we are going to be going after the Phantom Knight today, and I just kind of want to go ahead and kind of showcase a little bit of gameplay and then kind of give you an idea of just exactly what kind of loot can you get from actually hunting these. Now, like I've been telling you guys, alright, Phantom Knight is an enormous payout for most players in this game, especially starting out. And part of the reason why I say this, right, even if you're a pay-to-win, I mean, it's obviously better if you're a pay-to-win, but I mean, really, the truth is, right, is anybody can leverage the benefits of the Phantom Knight. The real trick in seeing the rewards and the outcomes of this particular, monsters, you really have to take advantage of the fact that you're not gonna get all of his loot and then just spend it right away. If you do, you're doing it wrong. And the reason why is because what you want to do is you want to take that speeds and all the loot that he generates, and you're gonna wait. Now, I think, you can spend your Holy Stars if you want. I personally feel like, if anything, the logical thing to do is to wait until, like, Guildfest, or wait until an event where you can then leverage it a little bit better. And the only reason I'm saying that is because I just know that it just works out a hell of a lot better. All right, if anything, you're going to find that it will pay out an enormous amount. Okay, now, obviously, in this case, I'm not stressing for 30, okay? 30 is pretty tiny, and obviously it gives me that warning, and some of you probably think, but no, look, all right, it's not that bad. So don't worry about it, all right? But look, the point is, at least in the case of Phantom Knight, all right, the main thing that you want to aim for from this particular event is you're wanting to get the Holy Stars, you're wanting to get those. You want to get the speeds out of this, because it's going to help you get through research a hell of a lot faster than had you done it any other way. It's going to be, it's just substantially faster, okay? It just is. Like, I mean, compared to somebody that has it versus somebody that doesn't, I can tell you that I've almost always gone 3 times fold above and beyond what I could have ever imagined. Like, it almost always, I always find myself, like, before and after this event, it's like I was starting out with no speeds, no gems, no absolutely nothing. Afterwards, I've got tons of gems. I'm not hurting for speeds, and everything's easy. And that's because if you save your energy and you don't waste this stuff, all right? If you take that bagged energy that you've been sitting on, this is the time to use it. It's not to use it on those level 3s and those level 4s. Like, if anything, the best thing you can do in these situations is just save it. Because then when this event comes around, you come around, you waste it all on this. Now, I think some of you guys might argue, but, well, wouldn't you want to, like, I don't know, not try and kill it? Yeah, probably, but I'm being exceptionally cruel, and I'm trying to kill it, so, because why not, right? Where's the fun in not trying to kill it? After all, I've got the energy, might as well try, right? I don't know. Again, I can see up in here at the top row counter, I can actually see how many times I've hit it. So I've hit it 14 times already. And I'll be able to show you guys kind of the complete, the full roster of what you can do when it's all said and done. And again, I started out with like 4 million energy, guys. So I've been doing this for quite a while. I mean, I've been doing this thing like since the day it started. All right. But the main thing for me anyways is that, when this event rolls around, you're just trying to get the loot, and that's really all that matters at the end of the day. You're not trying to focus on, whether or not you're going to be getting anything lucrative out of it. If anything, focus on the task at hand. I wouldn't, waste all that energy as soon as you possibly can. Try to kill it if you can. Because the cool part about killing it is you get an alliance chest. That's the fun part. Because you can give your guild a whole good chunk of wonderful loot if you can pull that off. Now, obviously, as I'm hitting him, the more damage he's taking. Now, I'm hoping that on this hit, I'm going to get as close to killing him as possible. Hoping. And I should be able to. So, 5.7%. Very close. But, needless to say, okay, now, like that, pretty quick said and done, but let's actually take a look at 20 hits and just kind of get an idea of what I got. So, as you can tell, the loot there is kind of duplicating here and there, but, there's 1,000 stars, there's a 3-day, again, more, thousands of holy stars. There's definitely a shortage of that. But I mean, even there's 5,000, you know, and basically, you know, just like that. I mean, that was with one very quick, super fast, you know, kind of thing. It didn't last, but maybe a few seconds. Obviously, everybody in the map pretty much went after it, you know. But I mean, that's, you know, that's the Phantom Knight of it. You know, like it burns up pretty fast. Needless to say, though, I hope you guys kind of learned a thing or two. You know, hopefully. You know, this is the information that I gave you guys in advance about this event. Hopefully, a lot of you guys were able to get something. But again, you know, like I said, you know, and the more active your kingdom is, the more competitive it is, the more difficult it's going to be to really kind of reward yourself. Because oftentimes you will find it, you know, sometimes you'll get in these situations where people will try and kill off that Phantom Knight a little too fast. In my case, I'm going to go ahead and take a shot at it. It's only 35%. I will warn some of you, though, that if you are one of those players out there that, you know, you're making that leap like there, where you're probably, you know, you're a little low on the might. You may want to be careful if you're one of those individuals. You might find yourself getting zeroed in the middle of this, so be careful if you're one of those players out there. You don't want to stretch yourself too far. But the main thing is that, you know, whenever this event rolls around, it's obviously it's an exciting time. You know, I think if there's anything I've learned about this event in previous years, you know, it's like in the past, you know, you'd have Bunny Hop, you had Phantom Knight. I think in the past we've even had there was like a serpent called Serpent Visor that was, you know, pretty similar. We've had events in the past where we've had Hoarder show up, and he would give you gems and stuff like that, stuff of that nature. So don't think Phantom Knight's like the only exception to this role. Like, there have been in the past variations to these particular monsters that jump at you with this amount of loot. So it's going to depend on the kind of event that you're in right now, you know, and that's going to change depending on which one you're in. Now, I just lost that. Oh, it sucks. You know, that happens. You know, it's inevitable. When you pop attacks like that, you might lose some, you might gain some. That's just kind of the way it is. It sucks, but yeah, you can't really do anything about it. Other than, you know, either avoid that or just take the chance, which I usually like to take the chance and roll the dice. So I roll the dice. But that's pretty much, you know, that's the way it goes, you know, if anything, you know, now that was, you know, what, a couple more attacks, you know, not very many, only got like 2 more, but I mean, even then, you know, it's 2 attacks is better than nothing. Now, I would say, you know, with the amount of energy I got left, that's probably good enough for now. I'll go ahead and I'll show you guys kind of how much I got, and I'll show you get this up in its entirety. But there's 29,000, it's 35, 42, 47,000 stars out of that one little, you know, scenario. That's how much I was able to get. You know, obviously, you know, the amount of speeds is pretty, you know, like, look at that. I mean, 3-day, there's 2 24 hours. I mean, just in 30 minutes alone, there's 7 days worth of time there. 3 days of time in 60 minutes, 3 days of time in 3 hours, 6 days of time in 8 hours, 8 days out. I mean, that's a sizable amount. I basically finished this subsidy almost completely. Like, I'll more than likely get this subsidy done by the next time it rolls around. Obviously, right now, it pays to go into the labyrinth, so I'll more than likely kind of go ahead and showcase that to you guys on the next video, and I'll see you then.